apparently super middleweight king Andre Ward has refused to participate in Vada Olympic style testing for his upcoming fight with Edwin Rodriguez. Now, as I've said before, I believe the same thing that Mike Tyson believes. I believe that the majority of the top fighters in boxing are on performance enhancing drugs. I can't point fingers at specific individuals and say you are definitely on it. I can't do that because I ain't got the concrete evidence, but just my impression of the way boxing has been going, the things I've seen, the circumstantial evidence, people like Mike Tyson coming out and saying the kind of things that he said, and other people have said it. Tony Thompson has come out and said it. A lot of fighters have come out and said, listen, this is an epidemic in boxing. And with the kind of money involved and the lack of uniformity in boxing, I can well believe it. All kind of funny things happening, you know, fighters recovering extremely fast from injuries, fighting way on into their late 30s and 40s. I just personally believe, like Mike Tyson does, that the majority of top fighters are on performance enhancing drugs. And recently we had Juan Manuel Marquez refusing to participate in Vada testing for the Tim Bradley fight. And obviously Marquez, you know, ever since his previous fight with Pacquiao, the fourth Pacquiao fight, the guy's been looking like a damn bodybuilder at 40 years of age. This guy was never built like that for the entire 20 years of his boxing career previous. And all of a sudden he turns up in the fourth Pacquiao fight looking like a bodybuilder with one punch knockout power at welterweight, you know, against an opponent who he'd never been able to even score a knockdown against. Never mind drop twice and knock him out cold like he did in the full fight. So there's a lot of suspect things going on in boxing. Loads of fighters I've just personally suspected could be on performance enhancing drugs. Loads of suspicious behavior. Even the recent Vladimir Klitschko, Alexander Povetkin situation, highly suspicious. Both guys refusing to use the other guy's drug testing company. So in the end, they ended up using two separate drug testing companies. I mean, completely ridiculous. Without any uniformity, how can we possibly know that either of those fighters are clean when they're using two different companies that they both have personal relationships with? Completely ridiculous. And now this is the latest thing here. Andre Ward has refused to do random style Vada drug testing for his fight with Edwin Rodriguez. And as much as I admire Andre Ward, I think he's, you know, definitely top 2 pound for pound or top 3 pound for pound. No question. Tremendous talent, beautiful skills. By the end of the day, I don't believe anyone is above suspicion. Not even Andre Ward. And to me, this is highly suspect. And you know, I saw an interview with Andre Ward. You can try and look it up. But it was with Radio Raheem. All right, a lot of you may know Radio Raheem. He's a guy in America who does interviews with people. He has a very professional type of style, you know, unlike a Ellie Sackback or whatever. No dig at Ellie. Ellie himself says that he's unconventional. But you know, he's not like an Ellie Setback. He's more of a professional, you know, type style. I'm surprised he ain't got a job on one of the networks yet. But anyway, Radio Raheem did an interview with Andre Ward. And for some reason, Radio Raheem brought up PEDs. You know, he asked Andre Ward about PEDs, like whether Andre would ever think about being on PEDs or something like that. I mean, it was a random question. But the way that Andre Ward reacted to it is as if he'd been caught off guard. That was my impression watching it at the time. And this is way before any of this recent stuff about Andre Ward refusing Vada testing has come out. This was way before that. And I was just taken aback by Ward's, you know, reaction. I thought, why is he being so edgy for? Why is he looking so caught off guard? You know, it just seems strange to me the way he reacted. And now there's this situation with him refusing Vada testing. I mean, we know that Andre Ward has been out injured for a long time. And one way that fighters try and recover from injuries is by using certain substances. Now, like I say, I can't point my finger at Andre Ward. I don't have concrete evidence, but the circumstantial evidence is starting to mount up and it's not looking good. Just put it that way. And like I say, I don't want no Andre Ward fans to start hating on me or nothing like that. I think Andre Ward's a tremendous talent. Yeah, I've never, go look through any of my videos. I've never been a guy who's, you know, been on here hating on Andre Ward. I just have to be real. We have to be real about all these athletes, whether we like them or not. And hey, this is highly suspect, man. This is highly suspect. Why would you refuse that kind of testing? You know, why would you refuse that kind of testing, man? Apparently, Edwin Rodriguez is already participating in it. He's already doing his testing, but you know, Ward is refusing to participate, just like, you know, Tim Bradley in Marquez's situation, very similar. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, it's unfortunate. It's sad to have to think about these kind of things when it comes to fighters we may like or admire or respect, but we have to grow up and start facing the reality here. We have to stop being so naive, you know, and realize that these things, in my opinion, really are going on at the very highest levels in boxing with some of the very best fighters, you know. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. This is Hatman. I'm out.